Hi, everybody. It's tea time with S.A. Crow, and it's so good to see you all here. So, not only is this the last tea time of February, but we're starting the new book. So, we are going to be reading from my second book, um, The Fire Inside. So, if you're new, if you just picked up from here, I have read everything of the first book, and it's in its own playlist. So go ahead and like and subscribe to keep up. You can, of course, go back to that first playlist, and I'd be happy to share that with you. Um, and I'm excited to hang out with you and talk author stuff and all that goodness. So for those new to this channel, this is, I am S.A. Crow. I am a romance suspense author. I have 2 books out in my Fire series. Book 3 is in developmental edits at this present moment as this video is being filmed. I also run a writing group called On the Wings for Writers, and I co-own a writing buddy program and AuthorWorks Creative Mastermind group. So if you're interested in any of that, just send me a link down, ask me a question down below, and I'll be happy. All of my links are in the description. So Monday mornings, we're drinking tea. I am drinking English black tea in my favorite mug. Which is Let Your Light Shine. Oh, English breakfast, black tea. Hi, Cool Gamer. It's good to see you. How are you doing? What are you drinking? How is your Monday treating you? This week, I hope to start Prep March, which I've already started some Prep March because my brain, those characters decided to talk in my brain and tell me about their story that I'm prepping in March. So I've gotten a little bit of prep work done. I'm also working on my author wrap video, my book talk video, and a video about the battle I'm having with Ingram Sparks. So that's an interesting video going to be coming out. And I hope to practice guitar this week because I've been a little lax on my guitar practicing. Mostly it's user.
How much does it cost to replace those tires?
So it's been an interesting Monday. We couldn't get our car inspected because we need to get tires replaced on it. So that's kind of fun. We have a beautiful weekly accountability sheet that our writer Rach put out. And so that's where I'm keeping up with what I'm doing this week for week 9 of the year. We're almost 10 weeks into the year. And of course, if you want to send me any fan mail or teas to try on the show, you can send that to the address that's scrolling. Yeah, looking forward to the videos I'm going to be doing today or this week, and they should be up soon for everybody. We also interviewed Sabine Barclay, which was really fun, and that video should be up on the Wings for Writers very soon. I'm also taking part in a giveaway in March on March 22nd, and the newsletter for March will be coming out Friday. So it'll have links to lots of fun stuff on it. If you haven't signed up for my newsletter, just head on over to authorsacrow.com and sign up for the newsletter there. So last month, well, actually this month, earlier this month, on February 14th, my first book turned 2 years old. And that was sweet and so cool. And on March 7th, my dad's birthday, my second book will turn 1 year old. And that is a new experience, having 2 books out and 2 book birthdays. And I fully believe you should celebrate them. If nothing else, do some kind of giveaway or merch or something for them. But yeah, I do need to make some merch for The Fire Inside. I don't think I have a lot of merch for that book. And who knows, maybe I'll do part of my giveaway this month will be a merch item. So, let's see. Do you have a book birthday? If your book has a birthday, share your book birthday down below. Ooh, you try saying that fast. Book birthday. I'm looking forward to reading this for everybody. All right, if you're ready, let's go ahead and, oh, I need a new banner. Okay. Let me wake up my tablet. Okay, here we go. Book 2 of the Fire series, The Fire Inside by S.A. Crowe. Dedication to Jennifer, you are one of the strongest survivors I know. The fire within you burns steady, strong, and bright. It may flicker, but will never die out. To Colleen, Stan, and other kidnapping victims. Author's note. I hope you enjoy reading Tony and Anna's story, The Fire Inside, Book 2 of the Fire series, as much as I did writing it. This is my second novel, a standalone, no cliffhanger book. The Fire series is primarily set in Seattle, Washington, and is an episodic contemporary romance suspense series. Each novel will focus on one couple in the group and how they came together. Trigger warnings for this novel include kidnapping, rape, and torture. All novels in this series will be in first-person POV. If you like these authors, Lori Foster, Karen Cole, Carrie Quinn, and Taryn Elliott, Layla Nash, Ivy Lane, then this is the series for you. Coming soon in the series, If the Seas Catch Fire, Book 3 of the Fire series featuring Steve and Mallory. If you'd like to help future books become a reality and get sneak peeks at members-only material, sign up for the newsletter here, or you can send me fan mail at my address. Stick around for a special treat at the end of the novel. Books by S.A. Crowe, The Fire series, Into the Fire, Home Fires, which is a new newsletter-only novella, Raven's Cookbook, 2021 edition, nonfiction, The Book and Revision Technique, the Writer's Planner, Vision Planner, and Blog Planners, and Pagan Author Planner. I want to thank all the fantastic people who helped make this book possible. No novel is written in a vacuum by a lone author. It takes people to inspire, help, and guide an author through the often painful and rewarding journey of publication. My amazing beta reader team, Celeste Thrower, Carrie Brooks, Crystal Martinez, Rachel Scholl, Brendan S. Lewis, Peter Moon, Sarah W. Nonan, Catherine Morrison, Emma Jacqueline Moon, Emma, Jacqueline Moon, Kelsey Davis, Jackie Reynolds, Catherine McCoy Tucker, Andrea Sobich, Elsa Rodrigo, and Stephen O'Brien. The awesome writing communities that help with questions and encouragement, the Mighty Pens, 5-Minute Writing Workshop, Your Writing Dream, Michelle Herron, authors and writers helping each other grow, and Wit and Travesty. My writing buddies, Jennifer Hahn, Rachel Scholl, Karen Von Horn, and my Discord friends. Members of the S.A. Crow's Wing Street team helped this book become a reality with their generous help. You too can become a wing by checking out my author page. My editors, Karina Van Horn, Rachel Scholl, you give so much of your time and effort to this project. I can never repay you for all you did for me. And to my family, along with Destiny and AJ, for our spoiled puppies. You stood by me, cheered me on, and let me go through the swings of an author's highs and lows with dignity. From leaving me to quiet moments on the sofa when I need to walk away, and keep me hydrated when the writing was good. Thank you. Quote, I survived because the fire inside me burned brighter than the fire around me. Joshua Graham. Chapter 1. Anna. I shiver as the warm August night soothes the goosebumps pebbling my skin after the crisp air-conditioned interior of my car. It takes moments to cross the distance between my covered parking spot to the rear door.
Destiny? Stop being stereotypical. Hey.
Point of view.
Sorry. Here. Here.
It takes moments to cross the distance between my covered parking spot to the rear door of my apartment. And that time the humid oppression of the North Texas summer night becomes unbearable, like wrapping oneself in a damp, warm blanket in 90-degree heat. My father continues to drone on in my ear. He's glad I broke things off with Sebastian and can't figure out why I kept him around so long. I fumble for my apartment key as I absently reply to my father's diatribe. Finally, getting the proper key in my fingers, the door swings open with just the pressure of pushing the key into the lock. Huh, that's odd, I say out loud. My father's rant stops. What's odd? He demands when I don't answer right away. The door's open. I must not have locked it when I left. Anna, go back to your car. Hang up with me and call the police. I nudge the door with my foot, opening it so I can see the corridor and a slice of my joint living and office space. The smell of vanilla mixes with the humid musk of the summer night. Everything looks fine, Dad, I say as I go inside. I let his new rant on my personal safety wash over the line as I close the door and glance around the visible parts of the apartment while engaging the lock behind me. You worry too much, I respond as I roam from room to room. The landscape of my favorite spot in Paris, the Pont d'Arc, is askew. I straighten it as he grumbles about how often I take risks. How did he never recognize it before? I bite the words that lie on the tip of my tongue. Dad, you were away. That's why you don't know me like you assume you do. But I cannot condemn him for being a single military parent. He did the best he could. Instead, I make calming reassurance. My desk is a jumble. I don't recall leaving it that way, but I suppose it's possible. I was rather enthusiastic about reconnecting with my old friends when I went out earlier. I lost everyone to Sebastian. The man monopolized me, so it doesn't surprise me to find an open door and a desk in disarray. Dropping my bag and keys on the chair, I arranged the pens back in their cup. A voided plane ticket flutters out of the stack of papers I straighten. The recollection of missing that flight, the ensuing separation, the dawning realization of how much Sebastian took from me surges all at once. I tune into my father's plans for a reunion party. He wants me to help coordinate it. I walk over to the full-length trifold mirror set up for my clients to view themselves in my custom lingerie designs. While he lists probable locations and guest lists, I take a long look at myself. Shadows dance along the curves of my body in the warm glow of the recessed lighting of my workspace. What was it Sebastian saw in me? Why did he pick me? A change in the air pressure behind me catches my attention. In the mirror, Sebastian's face peers at me over my right shoulder. I freeze, arrested by his terrifying grin. It reminds me of the clown from that Stephen King movie. The warmth of his body oozes along my back, sending shivers down my spine. I gasp in shallow, rapid pants as my gaze locks with his, the coldest pair of cruel eyes I've ever seen. I let out a cry as he clutches my neck. The foam falls from my grasp. The needle in his other hand rises above my head and drives down in an arc. Why can't I move? I need to move. Get away, pick up the phone, hit him. Yet I stay still and watch the needle pierce my skin. The needle's contents burn as they plunge into my body, shocking me as much as his presence did. He continues to grin that same wicked smile and chuckles as my muscles give way beneath me. I can't stand upright. I can't run. My body won't respond to my commands to move, to run for my life. Instead, I slide into the hardwood floor. Oh God, I can't scream. My body doesn't acknowledge my orders. My vision dissolves into fuzzy, jittery images. He rolls over a wheelchair and hoists me into it, tossing a blanket over my body. The Afghan my grandmother made for me. It buries me, but even the affectionate memories it brings cannot thaw my worries. I'm chilled to the bones. I never dreamed Sebastian would do this. Paralyzed and half-conscious, I realize I know nothing about him. I had seen only what he wished me to know. What's going to happen to me now? There's no pleasantness this time between chilly air conditioning and moist heat. The world inches by as I'm wheeled to a car I don't recognize. At the front passenger door, Sebastian lifts me again and leaves me slouching in the car seat as he locks the door. The trunk opens a few minutes later and I hear him curse as he struggles with the wheelchair. Before I know it, the driver's side door opens. Time slips past me as I blink and then rebound back to consciousness all at once. He reaches over me and buckles my seatbelt, buckles his own. The car turns over. I can't feel the engine rev. He must have paralyzed my nerves along with my muscles. I see the scenery out the windshield shift and change from the parking lot to Henderson Street. We pull into construction site and stop. He leaves the motor running, the air conditioning continuing to cool the car. He's on the phone. Did I lose time? He's telling a guy named Mario to hurry and give him an address. He needs to get off the streets. Mario must have given him what he wants because Sebastian hangs up and chants it aloud, so he'll recall it. 2700 Northwest 27th Street, off of Hazel Avenue. 2700 Northwest 27th Street, off of Hazel Avenue. 2700 Northwest 27th Street. It becomes my mantra too, until I fall into the black. So that was chapter 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I was very much going for a CSI opening, and lots of people did enjoy that part. Hi, Mary Rose. Just stopping by on my way to work. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you got to hear some of the book. This, of course, will be in its own playlist. I'll make sure to put it in its playlist so you can always reference these chapters later on. And I can't wait to see you all at 1 o'clock today for Plan With Me for March. Yeah, so that'll be exciting. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.